So here we've got the Rome Shiv snowboard. It's a new board to the range for Rome for 2013-14 season. It retails at only £230, kind of an entry-level price point board, but it's got some pretty serious tech in it, so well worth the money. You've got the no hang-ups diamond tech you can start with, which is Rome's take, I suppose, on, or one of the takes of, the alternative camber options. You effectively have a flat base between the bindings, which then finishes off in diamond shape, kind of centre point between where the bindings finish and the end of the nose or tail. And then what you have on the corner around this space, which is outside of the diamond, is a slightly raised profile to basically, as it says, no hang-up. So perfect for riding rails, charging along, because you've just got a few extra mil that is not going to be in contact with the snow and prevent you from smashing your face on the floor. So to coincide with the interesting take on the base of this board, you have the quick grip technology along the edges, where it gives you two motions really of use. Along the centre bit where the board is flat, you have effectively a straight edge, and then around about here again, kind of with the point where the diamond tip begins to finish, you have a slightly angled point on the edge for about an inch, and then again it kind of finishes a slightly raised angle along to the tip. So what this effectively does, it means when you're cruising along, jib style, slow speeds, your effective edge when you go from nose to tail is between these points. But as you then speed up with the board and want to cane it down the piste, bomb it, even though you've got a jib board, it might be unstable. It then makes this part of the edge come into effect. So you've basically got more stability, but no risk again of getting hang-ups if you want to then take it to the park and hit rails. Profile-wise, you have something called skate core profiling with this board, where it's a technology aimed to make the board feel and ride like a skateboard. So you have a thinner layer of core between the bindings, between your feet, that coincide with the flat base. And as you progress towards the nose and the tail, the core gets thicker. So if you can imagine a shape where it's thin and then fattens out here, effectively where you would have trucks on a skateboard. So again, you've got a soft centre, so if you want to hit rails, the board's going to give you a good amount of flex and not pop you off. But likewise, if you want to hit jumps, boost around, you've got enough snap in the nose and tail to, let you achieve what you need. So we've got a pretty cool graphic on this board to coincide with, the skate theme, the profile, Rome's punk image. It's like a zombie beach barbecue. Crazy stuff going on here. It's rad. This board is very much aimed at your park rats, but keeping the price down, and myself being into jibs and riding park, I took this out today. Had loads of fun. We've got perfect slushy conditions here, and the board does what it says on the brochure effectively. Hitting rails, you've got super flex, buttering around, but it's still solid and stable enough to hit reasonable Buddhas and charge around on the piste. So yeah, if you're into that type of riding, then I'd seriously recommend this board.